Titans report. Thanks to Titan Insider's Terry McCormick, who joins us from Zen Sports. Terry, what do we get from the Titans today?
Well, your Titan Insider daily report powered by Zen Sports has a little bit of a update on some injury news and those who did and did not practice and those who were kind of limited. DeAndre Hopkins shows up on the injury report, but it says not injury related. He only went through a portion of practice. He and veteran tight end Trayvon Wesco both getting a little bit of rest time and taking off part of practice. Interesting. The other thing, the bigger issue to me right now, there are three guys who had limited participation for the second straight day. Two of them, Trey Avery and Dylan Reeves, don't figure to have big roles on Sunday beyond special teams if they're active at all. And then the other one, of course, is Harold Landry, who went through stretch, then disappeared, went inside during the individual period, and was listed as limited for the second straight day. It's because of an abdomen injury. The good news is doesn't concern the torn ACL that he had last year. He appears to be completely beyond that. But now we're talking about an abdomen injury. You would hate to see that happen for a guy who's worked so hard to come back, not to be able to play in week one, if that's the case.
That'd be huge, as we talked about yesterday, about how important Harold Landry is to this front seven and this pass rush, and after missing him all last year, this would not be the time to not have him. But if he doesn't play, who plays in his spot?
Well, that's a good question. I think, obviously you got Arden Key on one side, you got Rashad Weaver, who started a good part of last year. But the guy who's interesting to me is this kid that they brought in from the Bears after final cutdowns, a kid named Travis Gibson. Had 7 sacks 2 years ago when the Bears used a 3-4 front primarily. They switched to a 4-3 last year. It seemed to hurt him. He only had 3 sacks. But in the preseason against the Titans, he kind of got their attention with 2 sacks and 8 quarterback pressures. Now, granted, he's probably not, playing against all-world type players there in the second half of a preseason game. But, man, with 10 sacks over 2 years and a guy who gets 2 sacks against the Titans in the preseason opener certainly got their attention, and that's why they went out and picked him up.
Now, Terry, he joined the roster after the Titans completed their preseason schedule, right? I mean, he wasn't there for the Patriots game.
Right. He was after final cuts. They added him.
We've not seen him.
He apparently cleared waivers, so we've not seen him except on the practice field, a couple of days here, but no action in the game other than what he put on film with the Bears.
Okay.
Well, and obviously that is a point of concern if you're a Titans fan. Other than that, though, things seem to be positive on the injury front, as you mentioned. DeAndre Hopkins on the report, but as listed as taking rest. Treylon Burks was full participation, and everything seems to be a positive on the offensive side.
True. Now, the big test obviously is going to be how well the offensive line holds up against that Saints defense. So I think that's what everybody is kind of holding their breath, wondering about, if this group can hold their own. If they can just be middle of the road average, it would be such an improvement over what they had a year ago that it's only going to help Ryan Tannehill in this offense to be able to stand upright and stay in the pocket and throw the football.
Well, we'll get more information tomorrow at the top of the 3 o'clock hour. Until then, Terry, tell us about Zen Sports.
All right. Zen Sport is offering spread bets on week 1 NFL minus 108. That's value. It's been 206 days since Super Bowl 23. There's only a few hours to go. The Lions and the Chiefs match up tonight in Kansas City. Will the Lions live up to the hype, or will the Chiefs be able to overcome some injuries and holdouts? And this weekend also brings a full schedule of NFL games with Aaron Rodgers' debut with the Jets, Derek Carr with the Saints going against the Titans, and the debut of rookie quarterbacks like Bryce Young, CJ Stroud, and Anthony Richardson. Join Zen Sports at the Corner Pub downtown Nashville. Come meet the Zen Sports team and kick off the NFL season this Sunday at the Corner Pub downtown. If you're bringing a friend, have them sign up with the code CORNER, and Zen Sports will double the amount of the first bet as a Corner Pub gift card up to $100. There will be gift cards waiting for you when you arrive. Want to let your friends know which side of the game you're on? With Zen Sports, you can share your bets via text, email, and on social media. When you click bet, tap the share icon in the top right corner. You can select your social media accounts or text messages. Try it out today at hashtag Zen Sports. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-889-9789. Terms and conditions apply. Must be 21 and over and in Tennessee to bet.